Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming More Hearts of Iron for Infection! Playing as the zombie horde, or at least this version of the zombie horde. France and Germany and Spain have all fallen, Italy is soon behind. And now we're pushing through Austria, Czechoslovakia, Poland, and so on. I do think one way or the other this is the last video of this particular series just because the only major powers that remain are the United Kingdom and the Soviets. Soviets I think we'll get, but they're gonna take a little while. The United Kingdom, mostly just extremely annoying, because I'm not sure how exactly we're supposed to get across to kill all of them, though I certainly would love to do exactly that. My navy currently, by the way, appears to be just getting obliterated. Yeah, I mean, the fleet name is not set, but this particular division is called Zombies Can Swim 2. I just realized. That's kind of hilarious. Denmark has been called into the war against the betrayers Ethiopia. Hey, is there actually a way to get over here and just... Yeah, let's just sneak around and get these guys from behind. I think they'll love it. Slowly but surely, we will continue to push in through Bulgaria. Slowly but surely, we are starting to get a concave against the Soviets, which should make my life a little bit easier. We did just finish up a round of Doctrine. I guess we'll go for the out of supply and grace period, which presumably will actually make it a little bit easier for me to get surrounded and still maintain my supplies, though as zombies... It's not like that matters all that much. It's mostly because it'd be fun. Let's see if we can get a quick cutoff right here, because this obviously makes my life a little easy. Then we can just surround and kill the Swiss. How are we doing getting down here to Palermo? We're getting there. We've almost got Messina. Free France doesn't really have a lot going on here. We are still being aggressive, so they are grabbing territory literally everywhere they can find it, so that's working out just fine. Did not manage to get that cut off. They actually were able to stop me. Okay, we're going to do a quick flanking maneuver in the Alps. But our stats are just such garbage. Good news is it doesn't matter. We may not have any breakthrough. We have unlimited organization. Also 57 million manpower. That helps. That helps a little bit. Italy has capitulated. Hey, look, Fiats. We've got cars. Self-driving zombos. That sounds kind of fun. All right, all of you guys are going to get a set up over, let's say, here. Are we fighting? We are not currently fighting Yugoslavia, though I do anticipate that will change very shortly. Czechoslovakia, the Sudetenland is indeed falling. We are pushing our way toward Prague, and I honestly think we are going to be just fine getting there eventually. You actually could just, you know, go here directly and then get a quick surround on Plissen. Or however you're supposed to say that, I don't know. Oh no, Poland! No, Poland is going to die. No, that maketh me sad if no. Switzerland capitulates. Beautiful. And guess what that does? It frees up a lot more troops to go and join into the fight against Austria and eventually Yugoslavia, who I'm sure will declare war on us any day now. Still have not managed to actually get these guys from behind. Strait crossings. Apparently, water is the bane of the Zombo. Who would have guessed? Let's see. We apparently are fresh across the board. Are we actually doing any, like, repairs for my ships? Should probably just go ahead and say that I want to have a bunch of these guys queued up to repair ships as needed. He has, it looks like, a lot of submarines in the Mediterranean Sea to ensure that I don't have any trading, which is hilarious because it's not like it particularly matters if I'm able to trade or not. But okay, sure. Your organization is getting whittled down, and you've got nowhere to run, so you are going to die. I still want to kill these guys here in Alexandropolis. They're actually holding me off pretty well around Bulgaria. Now we're at war. Okay, there goes Yugoslavia. So let's get you guys. Extend your front line. Wait, I have to wait a day, or whatever it is. Yugoslavia joins the Soviet Union. Lovely. Extend like so. Okay. They're going to push in and probably grab a little bit of territory from me, but whatever. It's probably fine, right? You need a offensive line pushing down this way. Let's say to Belgrade. Can I smooth this out a little bit? There we go. Okay. Push this way. Get through Yugoslavia, get through Greece, get through Bulgaria, join the troops up. Unlimited reinforcements. How are we doing against Denmark? It looks like Denmark has basically nothing left. We should probably grab the straits since we know that those are the hardest to take. pretty soon we'll actually get to go and fight the Swedes, too. That'll be nifty. Let's see. I'm going to have one of you guys probably come over here. Grab all this. I mean, I know that they're going to capitulate momentarily and stuff, but still. You come over here. We'll grab Aarhus. Or whatever it is. Doctrine effort, level 2. Awesome. Mechanization doesn't seem useful. That doesn't seem useful. None of this seems useful, guys. I guess what I could do is... What if I did something down over here? Let's see. Army training time? No. Suppressing? No. Tech? Join a faction research? No. Construction? Air? Repair? I guess out of everything, we could just go for the repair effort. No, I don't meet the requirements. Why not? What are the requirements? I wasn't aware there was a requirement for this. That seems introduced to this mod. All right. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union. Oh, you sorry, pathetic, idiotic fool. Why? Explain to me why you would give yourself minus 50% organization. Well, in theory, that's going to make it a lot easier for me to just crush the Soviets now. The Chinese United Front. Ooh. They formed a faction? They have indeed formed a new faction. How is Japan? They actually were somehow able to deal with the communists in their midst. I'm not too sure what they did, but kudos, I approve. Let's see, we are still training plenty of 40 combat with divisions. I'm going to go ahead and add on another 10 or so to those. Just keep slowly but surely adding on more. Would probably like to send more down this way so we can push more aggressively through Africa. Denmark has capitulated, so that's the end of them. All of you need a new front line, let's say right here. And your offensive line will be to push up to Stockholm, if at all possible. At least eventually. Let's see. No divisions, huh? I don't think that that's what I said to do, no. Sinkyong joins the front. Ethiopia is once again calling in some new friends. Or, sorry, well, by friends I mean getting killed by other friends. Ethiopia is now killing Italy. And taking all of this. My gosh, this is hilarious. Let Ethiopia forever be known as the greatest traitor to all of humanity. Like, you know what? Humans suck. The zombies are on the right idea. No, they just saw the writing on the wall. They're like, maybe we should just join them. If you can't beat them, join them. And that was actually one of the smartest decisions the AI ever made. Join wars. Yeah, sure. Join against the Soviet Union. Go for it. I'm sure that's going to go fantastically for everyone involved. I want to train my Navy. I need naval experience. I suppose what we could do is actually do a national focus. There's no easy way for me to do naval exercises without getting intercepted and attacked is the problem. And I'm not really gaining any experience so long as I'm doing things like that. There's all the Danish subs and fleets and stoof. Alright, well, if you get a chance to break away, go for it. Yeah, I must be missing something, okay? Fully acknowledge, must be missing something as far as how best to deal with the Navy. But I don't particularly know what I'm doing wrong. Let's get a bunch of you guys over here to try and surround a little bit. Just kind of break through, create a spearhead maneuver. Something like that will be fine. Austria is slowly but surely getting whittled down. Czechoslovakia has lost Prague. If we can get to Bratislava, I'm pretty confident they are going to die. The Polish are putting up a valiant effort for what little it shall do for you. And a lot of things are getting sabotaged. I suppose something we can go ahead and start doing is actually making sure that everyone is set to 40 combat width. It's going to cost me a chunk more manpower and stuff, but sure, why not? Let's just make sure that everyone left in my armies are now going to be set to 40 combat width. This is an expensive effort, but we freaking might as well. It'll take a little time to reinforce all this as well, but I mean, whatever. Just greatly increase all the stats. Okay, yeah, the manpower is going down, it says, and yet somehow it appears to have gone up to 114 million, and I've got 1.42 thousand divisions out in the world. Okay, this is going well. We may end up doing some jump cuts. I'm not too sure yet. I mean, so far, this is not much of a challenge. We are losing a lot of troops up on the Soviet front here, so we should probably go ahead and toss a bunch more there, especially to take advantage of the fact that the Soviets have basically no organization whatsoever. In fact, what we should do is try to cross over here, control this side of the river, get a surround on all of these guys, and they're going to lose their supply. These guys have, like, no organization. The fact that they're still alive is a true wonder to me, but okay. Okay, spearhead maneuver through Bulgaria is apparently working. Let's get over here to Varna, make sure that we control these guys. We are now at war with Tibet and Sweden. That was going to happen. All right, I don't know if you're going to be able to win this straight crossing, but we'll see. Your organization is still pretty high. We are only sending in 2 at a time, and their stats are a garbage. So apparently it's going to be a little bit tough. Everyone joins the United Kingdom. You know, the United Kingdom has grown phenomenally powerful out of this entire endeavor. All right, keep pushing, guys. You got this. I have faith in you. Who's this? Hi, Japan. I forgot. Japan also sent traitors to assist. So basically, all the fascists in the world are traitors. Also Ethiopia. There goes Czechoslovakia. Nice. All right, so if Czechoslovakia is down, that means over here we should probably extend to the front line to be like this. Probably get rid of this front line now. Send everyone here. You can actually extend your front line like this. And that should be fine. We'll have light blue do the full concave. Pretty soon Hungary is going to join in on the war, so we'll get as much pushing against Poland as we can. Somehow your front lines... I keep messing this up. Offensive lines have been completely ruined. So the new offensive line is like this. Okay. And go. There we go. So if we can rush to the borders here, the Soviets and Poland are not defending here, like, at all. Which means we could just take a ton of land here in southern Poland and just shatter their front lines. These guys are not going to last too much longer. We are now at the borders of Romania. Don't know why I quite said it that way. Still having a hard time pushing through Greece, but if I can get some sort of a surround on these guys, we're going to have a much easier time of it. Zombie Horde's looking pretty good. Still pushing aggressively through India. Pushing pretty aggressively. Up around... Which one is this one? I don't freaking know. Oh, good. The Zombie Horde has reached the United States. You don't have a whole lot left. 23 million and 147. However, the United States should still more or less be in the throes of... Wait, you're kidding me. In the throes of the Great Depression. Is it still 1936? No. No. What? It's not been a year in the game? We've done almost 3 videos. I mean, we're on our 3rd video, and it's only been... No. I must be misremembering something. Or something bugged. That cannot be true. Really? Because we've taken over a pretty good chunk of the world. Much, much faster than the AI was certainly capable of. That's for frickin' sure. Austria capitulates. Ba-boom. Alright. Now we just kill the rest of you. You'll kill them. Your front line now needs to move. Now notice that light blue is starting to lose a lot of troops. I need to be concerned the numbers are starting to dwindle over here. The sooner I'm able to actually get some reinforcements, the better. We are starting to make some aggressive pushes around here through Greece. You guys can get to Sofia. If you can do that, I'm pretty sure Bulgaria just capitulates outright, and that makes my life easy. We're getting there. We're getting there. Heck, we might actually be able to pierce through Romania faster than anything else. Heck, get to Cluj. Take that capital. Why are we still not fighting Hungary yet, by the way? Is Hungary like, you know what? Maybe if we just ignore the zombies, they'll leave us alone. Which is actually brilliant, because the answer is yes, I'll actually leave you alone temporarily. Alright, we got a bunch of units who have no idea where to go. You guys all go here. Okay, so now we have a bunch of people here on Yugoslavia. We should absolutely get a general against the Soviets. I can get... No, I can't. The more commanders you have, the more expensive it gets. What? I thought I was able to hire at least one. Huh. In one of my test games, I was actually able to do something. Oh, God. We lost all of our zombies up against Sweden. He killed everyone trying to cross the straits. Right. That is a problem. Okay. No. This is fine. I just need to control them on land. All of you, cancel those orders. Go and stop the Danish. Okay? You guys grab this real quick. Still pushing pretty well here against Yugoslavia. Almost done surrounding and killing all of them. Can you guys actually just go join up like this? And you guys actually... Wait, hang on. Go over here. We are now fighting Nepal and Hungary. Okay, we knew that was going to happen eventually. I need to change up your front line, but it's all messed up. Hang on, gotta wait a day. Okay, now I think we can actually change it. There we go. So you'll go like this. You'll go like this. Okay, Zombilinis, surround. Kingdom of Hungary joins the Allies. You guys don't actually have many front orders left, do you? You're gonna push down this away next. And go. You guys need to push this away. And go. There's no one even assigned to those orders, but I'm sure that'll fix itself over time, right? We have plenty of troops joining up against the Soviet Union. We're going to go ahead and actually just dump a bunch more to this pile so we can spread through Africa a bit more effectively. We got some pretty hefty surrounds in on the Soviets, which is exactly what I said would happen. So that worked out nicely. Yeah, the Soviets having half their organization is only going to make my life a lot easier. I really do not understand what their justification was to purge at the worst possible time. There goes Mexico. Okay, and Texas is more or less gone, so they can start flooding through the United States. Surprisingly, they're still not done with Colombia. The British, it looks like, are making some naval invasions here and trying to return some land. A little rude, but okay. How are we doing in terms of doctrines? Still working on that equipment effort. I guess it really has only been like a year. There goes Bulgaria. Knew that was going to happen. All right, so the front lines are exactly the same as they were previously. These guys should be getting surrounded and killed now, right? Like, surely they're out of supply. Encirclement penalty is only going to make that a lot easier as time goes on as well. You guys try to get through Thessalonica. Get a surround on what little remains here from Romania, which appears to be more or less nothing. We've almost got what I'm looking for. So we can actually bridge the gap and start reinforcing our European theater. Which it looks like is about to happen. Oh, come on, just grab it. All the front lines are completely messed up. It's sheer chaos. I know this to be true. I accept it. Kingdom of Romania officially capitulates. Ba-boom. All right, you guys. Your offensive line now spreads to be like this. Actually, it spreads a bit further. And then I take you and pull you off of Hungary duty and instead let you just fight the Soviets and Poland. Also Poland. Okay, now as far as training new troops, I'm going to go ahead and start adding them onto, let's say, Teal, since they've been running a little bit threadbare for a while. That will not take us too long. Please just kill. Kill the Greeks. He's got no organization, and he's dead. Okay. Paraguay has called in Bulgaria. Paraguay still exists? Whatever. Alright, yep. These guys are getting some 40 combat with reinforcements. It'll take a little while to deploy, but they are indeed getting there. Starting to push back the Swedes. If I can find a way to quickly get across here before he reinforces this straight crossing, that actually will make my life a lot easier. Not sure if we're going to get that lucky, but it'd be awesome. He's probably going to retreat back here. That would be the smart play. There's not a whole lot I can do about it. Can you please go this way and get a quick surround on Yugoslavia's troops? It's a pretty basic tactic. How are we doing in terms of supplies? We have a couple thousand artillery. I'm a little curious. If I took the 20 combat with divisions, let's say... Actually, no. We'll take the 40 combat with, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it. Let's get all these fixed. Freaking... Okay. Get rid of that. Remove. 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 And then toss on artillery. Need to remove a little bit more infantry to make this work. The result would indeed be a pretty big increase in soft attack. To make that work, we only need a lot of towed artillery, but we actually get a meaningful amount of soft attack again. That's hilarious. Sure. Explosive zombies. There we go. We'll save that as a new template. We're going to change your symbol to be the explosive symbol. Okay, cool. Yes, let's train a few of these. We can definitely afford a few. Alright. Up to this front line in Aleppo, you're going to be joining up against Orange, so we have some soft attack. We are now... the freaking zombies are evolving, guys. They're learning how to make use of explosive artillery. It's awesome. Hilarious, truly. Alright, Poland surely is going to be capitulating pretty soon. Surely. Yugoslavia is getting attacked from both sides. Greece is starting to break. I'd like you to actually work your way down here. Not quite fighting Albania or anything yet. Still pushing through Africa. Not too bad. We have, how much? 108 million remaining manpower. That's a lot of dead people that we're now controlling. What happened to the front lines here? It's all messed up. Okay, you get over here. You guys just need to press across the strait, if at all possible. Somehow. But if you can't do that, then we need to be careful because they're just going to throw themselves across and drown. Zombies, not really known for their intelligence as a species. Okay, the Swedes are indeed trying to hold out against me as long as we keep them on the back footing so they don't have any meaningful amount of organization. We have a chance. Not a very good one, but a chance. Keep doing what you're doing. Cross through Copenhagen. The Soviets are getting very thoroughly pushed back at this point. Afghanistan, surprisingly, is holding together very well. I don't see any reason why we can't just push through here to Kabul. Also, I don't see why you guys aren't assigned to this army. There you go. Now you can push. Makes sense, right? Kathmandu is almost ready to fall to me. If we can do so, that'd be awesome. Just get Nepal out of this. We're pushing through the remainder of the British Raj. Ethiopia has seized a great deal of territory, which I find very funny. I might just remove you from my faction shortly so that I can just turn around and kill you. But at the same time, I kind of want to reward the traitors to humanity. Denmark capitulates for the second time. We are sort of pushing here, but he's actually getting enough troops so this is not going to work out well. So maybe I do want to set up a front line, and I'll keep you guys sitting here, but I don't necessarily want them to push. Kingdom of Hungary has capitulated. Okay. So you guys are just going to protect the strait, but you're not going to throw yourself needlessly across. So with Hungary dead, let's go ahead and swap these guys. Nope, 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 nope! Edit. Bring this along over here. We are also going to change our deployment of new, fresh zombie flesh, corpse bodies, things. I don't know what I'm saying. Send them to Orange. We need to have overwhelming numbers to use against the Soviets, though it does appear that we are doing just fine on that front. Your offensive line is now to just push aggressively this way. Iceland takes control of foreign affairs for the second time. Just had to wait for Denmark to die again. That's all. How am I going to get the United Kingdom? This is the question. I wonder if I took some of these guys and said you are not actually being added to any particular... We actually have cores in Germany. I can be reinforcing here? Oh, well, we should just do that. Perfect. Fresh German corpses. You guys... I'm going to cancel that. We're going to try creating another 1 or 2 naval invasions. I suspect it's going to be a total waste against London, but we'll try. We lost some ships. Let's try to do that naval exercise thing again. The organization goes down, of course, as they are exercising, which is fine, but, I mean, whatever. Let's see. I think orange... Not really orange. Sort of orangish. You need an offensive line to get through here. And an offensive line to get down over here. Okay, get to Athens, if at all possible. We've got a surround on a few of the remaining Soviets. Let's try to pin you down and start getting rid of your organization. These guys are not going to last too much longer. The front line is utterly messed up. And probably should be fixed like this. Lithuania currently has free reign to just come and attack me, but any minute now I expect Latvia is going to attack us. Okay, he's wasting his organization against me. which is excellent because this means I need to do a counterattack. So let's wait until he exhausts himself. Now push. Can you actually get his organization down fast enough that we can do this before he gets any reinforcements? That is the question. If not, I need to stop. Organization gradually whittling down. Yugoslavia capitulates. Okay. Let's see. You are going to set up along here with Albania because I know they're going to be a thing. So with this all done, everyone else here kind of gets assigned like this. Let's split half of you. Get down there. Offensive line like this. Go. Okay. And then we'll be able to send a lot of reinforcements up to the north. So yeah, at this point, I mean, I really think that we've won. It's more of a question of can we find a way to beat down the United Kingdom. The Soviets, it is now only a matter of time. They basically just gave me free license to obliterate them by purging their officers for no good reason. Minus 50% organization. You are a fool. And a Neanderthal. Hang on, let's set up another front line right here. You guys all get over here. Thank you. Okay, make sure that we grab that. An equipment effort is done. Let's go for the naval effort, get some of that naval experience going. Though we actually do have some now. So I'm curious, if we do go here and try building, let's say, an early destroyer hull or maybe a Mark 1. Let's create a Mark 1 and actually give it a gun. You know, we could be really crazy and possibly even add on another gun. How about torpedoes? Sure, torpedo launcher level 2. I guess we might as well just do the better batteries if we can. There's 10. Awesome. So if I now go to my Navy, am I able to refit? Now again, I don't know all the mechanics involved. It does not appear that I can. Hang on. Upgrade ship. Yes. 12 days. Yeah, how do I select the entire Navy? I have to hit this for every single dang ship? Are you kidding? Oh, you have to be kidding. Okay, well, we can refit our ships, is what I'm learning, and that means that I officially can get guns, which means, in theory, with this many destroyers shooting at things, possibly we actually could make some sort of a naval invasion work. Technically speaking. Is this actually doing anything? Wait, it didn't actually do anything. Oh, freaking heck. Okay, so this is extremely annoying. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump cut forward because all this is rinse and repeat, and this is going to take a little time to refit. Also a long time to click because we have 700 destroyers to go through. And then if we can get enough of these refit, maybe I can make a naval inversion of England work just long enough. All I need to do is control one port for just a brief moment and send, like, I don't know, 600 zombie divisions to England. And if we can do that, that really will be the last major power doomed to the zombie horde. All right, let's jump forward. Interesting. It looks like we somehow just managed to finish off the rest of Comintern. What? I don't even think that the Soviet Union officially capitulated, but apparently I can just take everything. Okay, sure, yeah, I'll take all states from the Soviets. Sounds great. Ethiopia apparently contributed a tiny little bit. Not by much, though. Poland? Yeah, I'm going to take all you as well. Let's just end turn. Pass, 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 pass. Get practically unlimited power. Lithuania, you're all mine. Afghanistan and Mongolia and Yugoslavia. Where are you? There you are. Grab that. And Latvia and Estonia. I'm just going to take all of this. Doesn't really change anything, but I mean, it's just now permanently mine. Which, by the way, should mean that I can just automatically reinforce as ever much as we want. Good Lord, look at that! And now, by the way, we are up to almost 200 million manpower. That's pretty effective. Pretty dang effective, it turns out. You guys need to go and finish off Sweden and the UK. I don't exactly want these guys sitting around anymore. Okay, yeah, no, that's a pretty substantial development. Beautiful, well done, guys. Okay, my navy is now arriving here in the English Channel. I somehow feel like it's not going to end up being enough, but we're going to see if we can execute our orders and go land. I can only ever land, like, just 10 at a time, though, so, I mean, I guess we'll see. Let's try doing naval invasion support and actually escort these guys. Try to increase the odds that they successfully land. Not feeling very hopeful, and we're several years away from being able to research the tech necessary to actually land even more. But I don't know, maybe we can make this work. I mean, if he's not going to defend his freaking... Oh, wait. Okay, found the Navy. Alright, this is where it's going to be a bit of a slog, and it looks like my ships are getting obliterated at the moment, and we really don't have anywhere near enough guns to deal with that. But we did manage to land anyway, which I guess is technically all that mattered. New front line. All of you are assigned here. Hundreds and hundreds of zombies now can try to run across and get to these ports, while the English apparently have nothing left to defend. And the thing is, we don't technically need a naval escort anymore, because as long as we have this, they're just going to keep rushing across. It's not a naval invasion. We don't need to have naval superiority. We don't need to have naval intelligence. They'll just keep throwing themselves across, and through sheer numbers, we might actually be able to get England down. And if that is the case, that is the last bastion of power in the free world before I will say that we've officially won. Well, the United Kingdom has officially capitulated, which means the last true bastion of freedom is down for the count. I've got a few thousand divisions pushing against China and Japan, so they are going to die. It's only a matter of time. And the United States is the only major member of the Allies remaining that is keeping them in the war. And the part of that is because the other zombie horde has basically run out of gas, even though they do have 42 million manpower. Fortunately, I have another 800 divisions on the way to California to grab Los Angeles and Tijuana and make sure that they get down for the count. But unfortunately, I'm starting to see the game's performance really suffer. Music randomly cuts out. Sometimes it takes a couple minutes to process between days. I'm a little concerned that we're going to lose our entire recorded footage, so I'm going to go ahead and call this here, rather than risk losing a couple of hours of work. This was kind of fun. I will say the zombie horde, if played by a player, is phenomenally powerful. We were able to conquer, I would say, all of the relevant world within just under a year and a half. Whereas when we played as Germany defending, we were pretty easily able to destroy the zombies. So if they're not controlled by a player, they're weak. But if they're controlled by a player, they're fantastically strong. That leads me to believe where this mod actually has the potential to shine and be really fun is in a multiplayer game. Imagine you had like a dozen players together. Two of them get to control the two respective zombie hordes, and everyone else tries to gang up on them and survive. That actually would be a really fun usage of the infection mod. By itself, it's a little bit easy, and you probably would have to play on a harder difficulty. Final tally, we have another 180 million manpower ready to go. I've got over 4,000 army divisions out in the world right now. The United States is very doomed with another 880 on the way. China and Japan, they're not going to last either. Now it's just a matter of actually getting all the naval invasions we need, and that's slow, cumbersome, and extremely boring, so we're going to end it. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series, and if so, I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, hit that notify bell, and I, as always, will see you guys next time.